Hello everyone and welcome to Roots at Home 2020 Quarantine Edition. I'm your host Jenny and I'll be showing you how easy it is to apply your roots at home. I haven't done this in a really long time, so I hope it's as easy as I'm pretending that it is. A couple things before we get started, guys. We know that you could just go to the grocery store and grab a box color, throw that on, call it a day for probably like 10 bucks. But guess what? It might be cheaper today, but you know it's not cheaper. Color correction. Something funky happens, you pick up some weird ashy color and your roots get hot and your ends get green and all kinds of weird stuff's happening. It's gonna cost you a whole lot more to fix that in the long run. So just do us a favor. If your stylist is offering take-home kits with your custom color, just pick one up because two reasons. One, you're supporting your stylist whose income was just abruptly cut off for 6 weeks, maybe longer, maybe less. We don't know. But two, it's the only way to guarantee that quality products are going on your head. Your custom color is being applied to your roots. And yeah, you can honestly just help your stylist out, help yourself out in this time of quarantine. So do not call me and do not text me and ask me which brand of box dye to buy or which color you should get, because I'm not answering those texts, son. Sorry. You're on your own with that, and we'll see what happens if you go that route when you end up back in the salon in 6 weeks. Another thing, I don't know if everyone offers this on a regular basis or not, but this may be just like an emergency situation to get people through this next 6 weeks. It may not continue to happen after this. You're gonna have to check with your stylist on that. All right, let's get started. This is day 3 hair. I was waiting to shoot this video until it was actually hair washing day. So when I take it out, it might be kind of a mess, but if you've been in self-quarantine, it's likely that yours looks just like it. So it's fine. Okay, should probably brush out this mess before we get started. Alrighty, it's a nice center part, don't you think? Alright, you're gonna wanna part your hair from front to back and then ear to ear. Some people have clips at home, some people don't. You can use hair ties, you can use chip clips, you can use whatever you have laying around. Doesn't really matter. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I can't find anything. You'd think I have like lots of combs laying around, but I really don't have anything. Okay. Front to back, ear to ear. We're gonna start in the front, so I'm just gonna throw a hair tie in here because I think I can only find 2 clips. It's nice. I'm gonna try to apply this as fast as I can so this isn't a 4-hour video. I might have to speed up some of the application process. So I have my part. I don't know how good it is. Front to back, side to side. And I'm just gonna take these front ones back out because we're gonna start in the front. Are you guys ready to see what comes in your root kits? It's kind of exciting. I'm kind of excited about it. First, you're gonna get your color. It's gonna come in this little container right here. I mixed up my custom color for me. There's 2 different colors in here. I'm gonna mix them up in just a second. So this is my hair color, and I made sure that the bowl is big enough for you to use as an application bowl. So if your color looks like mine, it looks like there's a couple different things going on, just go ahead and take your brush. Your kit's gonna come with a brush too, and just give it a little stir. This next step is super important, don't forget this one. This is your developer. You're gonna wanna give it a shake, and then mix the two. Easy peasy, right? Doing all right? Alrighty, dump that in there and stir it up till it's nice and consistent. Are you guys excited to apply your own roots at home? Trust me, after you do this once, you're gonna have a whole different appreciation for me doing it for you. Because I know it's been a while since I did this, but it is honestly so much easier when Laura does it for me. Look at these roots. I'm gonna deepen mine a little bit today. I'm gonna give myself a little root shadow so I don't have to look at all this for the next 6 weeks. All right. So guys, this is gonna be super fast, super easy. Just kidding. Nothing I ever do is fast or easy. You're just gonna wanna take your bowl and brush, make sure everything's nicely mixed, kind of clean it off so it's not like super messy, and then just dip your ends in there a little bit. Easy peasy, right? Doesn't look too horrible. I have to sit this container down though before I keep going, because if I don't, this is gonna get messy. And make sure you guys can still see me. And then just use the end of your brush. Oh, this is so weird to do it backwards. Take a section, flip it over. Take another section, flip it over. I have a pretty big root right now. I would say I was just a little bit overdue for a root touch-up. If you guys don't have this big of a root, like if you guys come in every like 4 to 6 weeks, you're probably not touching up this much of a root. And I'm deepening my root anyway, so it's okay if it's like a little bit. If it's like a little bit longer. Just one thing that you guys really want to make sure of, you want to make sure that everything is really nice and saturated so that you don't have like dry spots. So once you go through and apply this, oh, what am I doing with my clip over here? All this weird stuff going on. You know what's easier? If you are lucky enough to not be quarantined with a bunch of small children, if there's actually an adult in your house, they could probably help you with this. Just show them this video and just tell them how easy this is and sit in a chair and let them apply it for you. All right, we've got our roots on over here. I'm just gonna go around my front hairline, make sure I got it all. Okay, now we're back on this side. You guys might be able to see this side a little bit easier since it's facing the camera, I hope. This is my easier side anyway to section. Take that side, flip it over, Hit those roots. This looks easy, right? We can do this, right? Hope you can see that side a little bit better. All right, so let's be honest. At about this point, you have the whole front of your roots covered. You could honestly just go along your back hairline. You could honestly take this I think I just got my ear. Pretty good. I hope you could see that. My back was to the camera. But you could honestly just take your hair, the whole front stem, lift up the back, go around your back hairline, and call it a day. Because guess what? This is like just a quick little emergency touch-up. And this is all you really see anyways. What's in the front? If you pull your hair up, what's underneath? You could honestly be done at this point. Still got quite a bit of color left in my bowl though. So I'm gonna humor you and pretend like I care about the back and see if applying the back is any easier. I feel like we are all adults doing this, but I may need to just add a quick little disclaimer. These are chemicals. Please avoid your eyes, your nose, your mouth. Let's just try to keep it on just our roots or wherever we're trying to apply it. Make sure that you check like the doors and the walls and the floor and everything when you're done. I don't know how it happens or if it just happens to me, but when I'm done working for the day, I have hair color like all up my arms, on my clothes, all over everything. I don't know how it happens, but this stuff tends to get away from me. So yeah, just do a quick little 1-2 and check and make sure you have all the color cleaned off all the surfaces of your bathroom. So your significant other doesn't kill you when they walk into the bathroom and you've got hair color all over everything. So in the back, I would do the same thing. I'm gonna take these clips out. My sectioning is so weird and I keep grabbing hair that I shouldn't be grabbing. So in the back, I just grab sections, pull it up, hit your roots, pull it up, hit your roots. Make sure everything's nice and saturated, especially if you're going for gray coverage. You want to make sure that you're really saturating everything well. And I'm just doing one half, and then I'm going to go back and I'm going to get the other half because it's easier for me that way. Ooh, I really do have some roots. I was hoping this wouldn't be like incredibly hard, and honestly, it doesn't really suck that bad. Once you get going and once you get the hang of it, it's not like horrible. I don't think I'd want to do this all the time, but you know, if we're ever stuck in our houses for 6 weeks or more, I guess we could do this. I finished the last quarter of my head while the camera was off because with the angle, you couldn't really see me applying it anyways. I have a little bit of color left in my bowl, no big deal. My application in the front was, I took pretty big sections and it was pretty sloppy, so I kind of went back through and just double checked and made sure everything was covered. There were a couple dry spots, so if you want to go back and check and make sure that your application was solid. Processing time. Most of my people picking up these kits are looking to cover those mature blondes, those pesky grays, whatever you want to call them. Your processing time is going to be 35 to 40 minutes in open air. You don't need to go under heat. You don't need to put a cap over your head or do anything like that. No Walmart bags. I've seen weird things happen where the Walmart logo transfers onto your head when there's like chemicals on your head, and I don't know, weird things happen. So open air, no heat, 35 to 40 minutes. If you are lucky enough to have someone at home with you that can help you rinse your hair, make sure you put a towel over your face to protect your eyes and your face and all the things before you stick your head into the sink. If you're like me and you're hanging out with kids 11 and younger who really don't care if your hair gets rinsed or not, you're probably going to want to wear a button-up shirt so that you can take your clothes off, jump in the shower, wash your hair like that, shampoo and condition as normal, and you're good to go. I'll see you guys in 6 weeks. Stay well and stay home so we can get through this and get back to our lives. Bye, everyone.